Welcome everybody to Everslaught Invasion, the game that is the love child of Blade and Sorcery and Call of Duty Zombies. Fight against hordes of the corrupted as you and a friend, if you choose to have one, will attempt to survive to the final wave. And for those of you that are fans of Blade and Sorcery, it does have limb dismemberment and it is bloody. I mean, you can just be able to just go through and slice through the enemies and... What? This is a $5 Party City sword. Could we not get anything more expensive in the budget? And that's essentially how the core mechanics of this game works, is that you and possibly a friend will attempt to survive to Wave 7 to be able to win that map and take back that part of the land from the corrupted. Which, I mean, let's be honest, these things are basically just god zombies anyway, but with swords. Except for that floating pig guy, I'm pretty sure he's from Doom. But the actual mechanics of how you survive and what you do in this game actually is pretty nice. You get to choose from up to 3 different classes. You can either be a warrior, where you've got a lot of health but low mobility. You can be an assassin type character, we've got a lot of mobility but not a lot of health, or you can be the vanguard, which is kind of like a middle class. You're going to have up to 4 different melee weapons on your person, which can honestly divide into 2 different categories, whether it provides any kind of blunt damage, which is going to be good for knocking off armor on enemies, or any kind of slashing damage, which is going to be good for unarmored enemies. And there is also balancing mechanics with these weapons that have displayed stats that you can actually use to compare to each other in real time. So some may be able to swing faster and be lighter, some may do more damage but be heavier, etc. There is a variety of these creatures that come in. Some of them may be unarmored, some of them may have armor, some of them may have swords, some of them may only have melee. There will be 7 waves that you use to combat these enemies and a buffer period in between each round. So you can use this buffer period to be able to buy perks, you can buy upgrades for your items, gold can be used to refill the ammo on your firearm, or you can use it to actually upgrade the weapons themselves. You can have your gun have more ammo, do more impact, you can have your blade do more damage, have more penetrating damage for people that have armor. And with these 7 rounds, there's always a unique event that happens on rounds 3 and 6. Whenever you get to round 3, there will be a flame that you get. You have to be able to ignite all the different flames inside the area as it gets darker and darker and darker while enemies continuously spawn in. And if you don't ignite all the flames, you'll be consumed by the darkness, unable to see, and you will lose the round. And on round 6, there will be these little totems that spawn in that kind of look like the totems from the forest, and you just need to be able to bash them down in order to win the round and kill all the rest of the enemies that are left. And separately, every single time you complete a round, you get 1 skill point, and you can save up those skill points if you want to be able to get skills inside the game where, you know, maybe you'll get 10% more damage against people that have armor, you'll get a 10% increase of armor being dropped in case you hit an armored enemy, stuff like that. Now, as far as the game goes, it does play very arcadey, so if you don't like arcade-style shooters and you want something that's more hardcore, you probably won't enjoy this game as much as you think. The movement felt very slidey. It was like I was able to just move around way too fast compared to a normal human being that would have on a lot of that armor, which, I mean, I get it, it's a game, it's not meant to be realistic, but I think they could probably downscale the movement on there, considering I have a grappling hook I can use to be able to get to most other points in the map and just sling myself up. Additionally, for criticisms on this game, I would say that I would like for there to be a mechanic where we can actually customize certain parts of our ship, you know, be able to have it to where our ship may look slightly different through unlocked cosmetics, because with a game where I can literally invite somebody into the same space I'm in, I would like to be able to have the option to make it look slightly different. It would be something nice to see in a difference in the characters, of maybe we got slightly different gloves whenever we're playing, or maybe something along the lines of even just adding in different voice lines, having it to where, you know, you're shooting a gun, maybe after you shoot a certain amount of bullets, it'll have like a randomly generated voice line from the character. That's something I would like to be able to see more to kind of add on to the aesthetic of the game. Overall, I would say this game is good. It does have some things I would like to improve on and some slight bugs. Like, for instance, I tried to load in there last night with one of my friends, and there was a glitch to where none of the creatures could see him. They would only go after me, and he was unable to lose any health at all, so we just had to restart. And there were some issues about it being out of order, so because I completed the first mission by myself, and then I went into the second mission with my friend, he was locked past that second mission, so we couldn't even go to the 3rd map because of the out of orderness that we did it in. So overall, I would say this game is good. It's fun if you like arcade shooters, great to have a friend with, but if you don't like arcade type styles, you may not enjoy this game as much as you think. I hope I was able to accurately represent this game for you today. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Let me know what you want me to review for you next, and I hope that you have a phenomenal day. I'll be leaving some stuff playing over here in the boxes if you want to see anything else here, and see you in the next one.